Welcome to our new e-learning for apprenticeships, which will cover key topics which will be embedded throughout your learning journey, such as radicalisation and extremism, staying safe online, what you can trust, and British values. Throughout this video, we'll delve further into each topic, explain what it is and its importance in today's societal landscape. You'll then be asked to complete a series of questions to assess your understanding and knowledge on each topic. The first topic we'll cover is radicalisation and extremism. What is radicalisation? Radicalisation means developing extreme views that could lead someone to support or take part in harmful or illegal actions. This often happens gradually through influence, manipulation, or grooming. Who is at risk? People most likely at risk are those who feel vulnerable, isolated, or disconnected. Common signs someone's at risk of or is being radicalised is withdrawal from family and friends and their normal day-to-day life. How do extremists groom people? This may be via offering unconditional friendship, support or attention to gain trust using techniques such as emotional manipulation, misleading or false information, or creating a sense of belonging. They will often use an us v them language to create division and hostility in order to strengthen their relationship. Recognising extremist propaganda. These are messages spread mainly through online platforms which may blame a whole group for society's problems, use fear, anger or overly simple explanations, and reject debate or questioning of their beliefs or opinions. The law and prevent. The prevent duty, part of the Counter-Terrorism and Security Act 2015, requires education providers to help stop radicalisation. The aim of prevent is to safeguard vulnerable people to stop terrorism before it happens, not to spy or ban opinions. What to do if you're worried? If you believe someone is being radicalised, you can report it to a trusted adult, tutor or safeguarding lead. Do not confront the person or to try to handle it alone. You can find out more about GEM's safeguarding processes, policies and safeguarding officers via our Learner app, on which you can also report a safeguarding concern. The next topic we'll cover is staying safe online. How extremists use the internet. Online spaces are used to spread propaganda, recruit people and contact vulnerable individuals. Alongside of this, anonymous accounts and little to no verification requirements make it much easier for extremists to hide their identity. What are some safe online behaviours? You can use strong, private passwords and do not share them. Think carefully before posting. Any personal information can be used to manipulate, exploit or track you. Protect your digital footprint by checking your privacy settings and amending where necessary, as most platforms will have the lowest level of privacy setting as default, and ensure you post responsibly. Recognising risks and fake accounts. Some warning signs around fake accounts and their risk could be extreme opinions that leave no room for debate or interaction, aggressive language and us v them messaging in an attempt to cause division, and anonymous or suspicious profiles. If you notice something online or something feels off, you can report and block the sender. Ensure you never disclose any personal information and avoid clicking unknown links, as they could be scams or phishing attempts. What is phishing? Phishing is when someone pretends to be a trusted source to steal your personal information. This generally is in the form of an email or text message which contains a link. Who to talk to? If you feel unsafe online, speak to a safeguarding officer. You can find this detail on the GEM Learner app, your tutor or another trusted adult. How to check trustworthiness online. If you're unsure about a website, article or any other online content, then cross-check with other reliable sources. Look for clear detail on who the author is and for any supporting evidence and balanced viewpoints. Moving on to the next section, which is information around what can you trust. Spotting trustworthy information. Reliable information includes cited sources, evidenced articles and named authors, neutral and balanced language and verified organisations. How extremists use misinformation. Extremists spread fake news to mislead, manipulate, and push extreme viewpoints. Some questions to ask yourself. Who wrote this, and what do they want me to think or feel? What is the intended outcome, and from what source is the information coming from? Is there any evidence to support this information? Is it balanced or only one-sided? Understanding bias. Bias means a story favours one viewpoint and doesn't show the full picture. It can be categorised as either conscious or unconscious bias. Often, when extremists produce anything, it is heavily biased toward their ideology or viewpoint. Checking shocking or emotional content. If something seems extreme, unbelievable, or unlikely, check other reliable sources first before trusting or sharing. Clickbait warning signs. Headlines like, "You won't believe what happened next," are designed to get clicks and entice readers to read an article which has little or no relevance to any surrounding imagery or context and are unlikely to be truthful. Confirmation bias. This means only accepting information that already matches your beliefs. This can make misinformation more convincing. Tools to spot manipulation. You can use reverse image searching to check if pictures or videos are fake or taken out of context. You can also verify the information yourself by checking other sources. In the UK, Full Fact provides independent fact-checking services. And why does critical thinking matter? Critical thinking stops you from being easily manipulated or misled online. The final section we will cover is British values. British values are made up of democracy, the rule of law, individual liberty, and mutual respect and tolerance. Democracy is a system of government where power is held by the people, typically through elected representatives. Examples include students voting for a class representative. The rule of law means everyone, from citizens to government, is subject to laws which are applied fairly and consistently. Individual liberty means the freedom for people to make choices and express themselves without interference. Mutual respect means treating others with consideration, valuing their opinions, and acknowledging their rights to have different views, whilst tolerance means accepting that people may have different religious beliefs, cultures, and ways to life. Equality and anti-discrimination law. The Equality Act of 2010 protects people from discrimination and promotes fairness. And finally, why do we teach British values? This is to prepare learners for life in modern Britain. It also helps to build a respectful, diverse, and inclusive society.